Hi YouTube, Pickrick here, bringing you a large box. Last week I found out that I had won Leokim's Thomas Minis competition by correctly guessing what things he collected. If you haven't heard of Leo, you should definitely check out his channel. I'll put a link somewhere around. He has some pretty awesome videos on toys, collecting, destruction and everything in between, so you should check it out. Anyway, I came home yesterday and found this massive box sitting on my veranda, so I thought I'd do an unboxing video showing what's inside. So let's get started. And in true Leokim style, let's show that classic unboxing shot. It seems to get all the likes. Ooh, I hope I did that right. So we'll start off with what is essentially the jewel in the crown on this prize, which is the Thomas Minis display case, which comes with 14 Thomas Minis, including the gold Thomas and a number of the custom Thomas Minis that Leokim made in his video. I won't go into too much detail on this case right now because I'll do a separate video on it. But if you are interested in these style of toys, you should definitely check out some of the videos that Leo has made on them, especially those to do with collecting them, as they are a bit of a difficult thing to find at the moment. Continuing on with the Thomas and Friends theme, there was also this special edition Spills and Thrills Thomas, which is great. I actually don't have a limited edition or special edition Thomas at all. The only Thomases I have are the standard editions of whether it's an Erdl Thomas or a Tommy Thomas. So this is a really great thing for me to have, so thank you for that, Leo. There was also this Thomas and Friends Imagine Inc. mess-free game book, which is very interesting. I've not actually seen anything like this before, but it seems like a great new take on the old activity books. So that's an interesting thing. There was also this Thomas and Friends My Busy book, which is a great little toy. It comes with not only just a storybook, but also, if you look inside, a assortment of Thomas and Friends characters and a playmat to go with it, which is great. Lurking in the bottom was also this little bundle, which is 2 Thomas storybooks as far as I can tell. It's the original Thomas classic story, as well as 2 more recent stories, which is Thomas and the Jet Engine and Thomas, James and the Red Balloon, which is really interesting. I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, and so some of those stories, the more recent ones, I'm not actually familiar with. So this will actually be good to, find out a bit more about those. So this is great. Thanks, Leo. And tucked away in the bottom of the box were 3 of these little rolls of Japanese candy, which I've seen Leo use before in his videos to make some interesting Thomas and Friends models. Primarily because of that face that's on the end of each of them. So if you see, there's 2 of the Thomas face just there, and there's also one of James. So those are really interesting. I've never actually seen those in the shops before. And yeah, they're a funky little thing. Also in the box was this limited edition set of Pez dispensers, which includes a Superman Pez dispenser, a Lightning McQueen Pez dispenser, a Buzz Lightyear Pez dispenser, and a Mike Pez dispenser, which is from the Monsters University series, but which I remember from the original film Monsters Inc. Which again is interesting. I haven't seen these in the shops at all. I think they sell them possibly around Christmas or Easter. but I'm not too sure on that fact. Also in the box was not one, but two sets of Scooby-Doo Goo Crew figurines with 5 figures in each pack. I actually saw these last year in the reject shop, but never picked any up. Again, I'm more familiar with the original Scooby-Doo series and the movies that were made around the early 2000s. So this is a great little thing to have to learn a bit more about the more recent editions of the TV show. There are also these 2 trash pack sets from Series 7, which are really some funky looking toys, especially with the change from a garbage can to a test tube. If you haven't seen it already, you should definitely check out Leokim's videos on these toys. They really are a lot of fun. Also within the box was a Trash Packs pencil case, which is suitably disgusting. That's a lot of fun. And also this 1000 sticker book, which is absolutely packed with stickers of the Trashies, as well as a whole heap of fun activities and stuff to do with them. So thanks again for that. Further down the bottom of the box were these 2 Hot Wheels Monster Jam Rev Tread trucks, which are Maximum Destruction and Captain Curse. These are really interesting to have. I originally thought that Hot Wheels only made their die-cast cars and sets, but it's really great to see these, and they seem to be a lot of fun. There are also 2 of these NASCAR Bashers, number 29, which I think is Kevin Harwick, and also number 24, Jeff Gordon. And again, these are really interesting. I saw these a while ago at the reject shop, and they're a great little toy for the way that they break apart, and especially, and you can see very well between the 2 of these, the number 24 car explodes outwards, whereas number 29 seems to flip over and actually explodes underneath. So it's a very interesting toy for the way that there's so much variation between the 2, and I might have a further look at these later on down the track. Getting to the second last item now, and it's a Lego movie set. If you haven't already guessed from the background, I'm a bit of a Lego fan, although I haven't actually seen the Lego movie. So this is a bit of an interesting set to have, and hopefully will spur me into seeing it, as I've heard that it's a really good movie. So this is set number 70818, the double-decker couch. I may do a review on this solely based on the fact that I haven't seen the movie, so I can hopefully not give anything away from it. But I'll see how I go. Again, this is a great thing to have, so thank you very much, Leo. There was this strange helicopter, which is called a UFO mini robotic. I've never actually seen one of these before, so this is, really interesting. I might again do a separate video on this to have a look at how it works. I've only ever had one smaller copter of this type before, and I actually found out recently that it broke. So thank you again for this, Leo, because it seems like a really interesting and unique toy. And finally, I may have spoke too soon when I said that the Thomas Minis storage case was the jewel in the crown of the prize, because it may well in fact be this. The famous stretching catapult chicken. I don't know what to say about this other than it is quite obviously possibly one of the most amazing toys ever made. And I have to say thank you to Leo so much for allowing me to have one. On a more serious note, I'd like to say thank you to Leo, not just for this prize, but for all the awesome content that he's actually produced over the years. I've been subscribed to him since about 2009, and ever since then, I've not been disappointed with the videos that he's put up. They're always interesting, and they're always a lot of great fun. So again, if you haven't seen his videos before, you should definitely go and check them out. Because, yeah, the stuff that he makes is really great. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.